from Adventures of a New Homeowner. So, I have some tips for you mowing the grass today. So, tip number 1, always wear shoes. Yeah, like sneakers, boots, something that's gonna make sure you don't lose a toe. Number 2, always keep an eye out for creatures. Especially if you're like mowing under a tree, it could be a bunny, a bird, a nest. That would really probably traumatize you, so be mindful of that. Oh, before you get to that, clean up the yard. Make sure there's no dog poop, because that's really bad when you run over dog poop. It splatters. It's disgusting. You don't want to do it. So, number 3 is make sure you have gas. You know, sometimes you think you have gas in there, and then you get halfway through the yard and, well, she starts to sputter. Yeah, and then she stops working. Next tip is make sure you know where your property line is, because it's just respectful to know where your yard ends and your neighbor starts. You know, you don't want to not mow enough, or I guess they wouldn't be mad if you mowed too much. Next tip is make sure that you are mindful of how frequently your neighbors mow their yard. You know, let them set the bar. Don't be that neighbor with like the cornfield growing in your backyard, because that's just kind of rude. Next tip, make sure the kids, the dog, everyone's out of the way. I swear to God, they always get in the way. And one more tip is to know that the lawnmower is not always going to get it done. It's going to be more complicated than that, because sure, she's great, but it's like a vacuum. Like, they can't reach all the places. Like under the trampoline. What genius got a trampoline? How do you mow under a trampoline? And along the house and the garage and all that jazz. You're going to need a weed whacker. Maybe even a machete at this point. Next tip is make sure that all the toys are picked up, because when you run over a toy, not only is it dangerous, you could break yourself or the lawnmower, but somebody's going to be crying because you ran over the toys that you told them to pick up out of the yard. Okay. Last tip is keep an eye on the weather. You see those clouds? Those clouds are rolling in, which means I got done just in time. Well, I got done half the yard because she was out of gas. And I don't mean me. Oops. Stay tuned for more Adventures of a Crazy Homeowner. Just kidding. Adventures of a New Homeowner. If you like these videos, click subscribe. And I'll keep coming to you, because there's going to be lots more crazy adventures. Have a great day.